Yeah, Thursday left a bad taste in our mouth. Obviously, we made some major mistakes down the stretch, and I told Jeremy on the radio a while ago if they were writing a story or a movie about this season, we definitely wouldn't be called the closers because we're having a hard time putting things away. But I thought the kids came out and played really well tonight. At times, offensively, just really sharp. Rebounded the basketball well. Obviously, we turned it over too much. But coming off that emotional loss on Thursday, it was really good to see them bounce back.
How many times you see a team have 24 turnovers, I believe, and win the game? That shows y'all did something right.
Well, they press a lot and they press you a lot, and they're a good basketball team and they work hard, but I thought a lot of those turnovers were just unforced, just us not making very good decisions. I thought I even made the comment at halftime, we're not the Harlem Globetrotters because we were trying to make extra passes when we didn't need to. And the unselfish play is something you love as a coach, but sometimes you just need to make the pass, put it in the basket instead of trying to make the extra special play. But I thought all in all, I had 4 kids in double figures. I thought Alexis was outstanding. I'm gonna go ahead and plug her. If she's not a first-team all-conference player this year, I don't know who is. She's saved her best basketball for this year. She's just really been great.
She opened up a little bit. And I know that's kind of tough sometimes to get her to talk about, but I know last season wasn't fun for much of anybody across the country. I mean, somebody had to win, but it wasn't a lot of fun. And Alexis struggled, with health and getting on the court and things like that. What did she do in this offseason to get back to her old self?
Well, I just think it was a simple fact that she was as disappointed as anybody. She got COVID early and she just never bounced back from it. One thing that makes Alexis special is her bounce and her jump and her athleticism, and she just really never got it back, after dealing with that. And she wanted to, to prove people wrong. I mean, these kids have heard all along the only reason they're here is because your coach is the head coach. I mean, that's not a secret. And it's not something that we can pretend like that they haven't heard over and over. So I think she just wanted to come out and prove to people that she belonged. And like I said, if it wasn't for Alexis, we wouldn't be sitting where we are right now.
In the fourth quarter, what did you see? What was the biggest issue tonight?
Well, part of it is, felt like I wanted to rest some kids. So early in the fourth quarter, kind of went to the bench and kind of got us discombobulated a little bit. Had some people playing out of position. So, again, it's on me. Should have just let it play out and then tried to rest them later in the quarter. But, just trying to save legs. I mean, these next 6 games are so important, and sometimes we get out of rhythm. And, then we just made some decisions that weren't great. And, of course, they had gotten to where they weren't pressing. We sub, then they start pressing, and it kind of gets you out of rhythm a little bit. And then they made shots. I mean, I would hate to look at our fourth quarter defensive percentage field goal. It's like everybody makes every shot. People that have not made shots all year make shots in the fourth quarter against us. But, no excuse. We need to quit scoreboard watching and keep that sense of urgency about us regardless of the score.
Coach, I was going to say that press late in the fourth quarter, maybe more towards the middle of the fourth quarter, really seemed to hit you guys. Was it just a rhythm thing, or was it just you guys weren't ready for it after those subs were made?
I think it was a rhythm thing, and I think that it was more than anything, we lost our sense of urgency in attacking it. They picked up their intensity, and we kind of looked up and, we're up 22. We're going to be okay. We need to quit watching the scoreboard.
Someone we haven't talked about at all is Hannah McKay. She's played 2 pretty good ball games in a row now.
Yeah, I jokingly, and only people that understand mine and Hannah's relationship would appreciate this, but I told her after the game, I said, at halftime, I considered cutting you. I said in the second half, I considered, seeing if the NCAA would give you a couple more years. So, she just smiled, but that's what Hannah can do. Hannah can be the best player on the floor each night when she wants to be. Sometimes it just takes a little wake-up call for her to get going.
All of this talk about the later part of the game in the second half even, but I thought the game really turned around. Obviously, when you guys took the lead, you're down 14-8. Things aren't going well. 8 first-quarter turnovers, and then subliminal offense in the second quarter. What do you think was the difference in that 10 minutes of basketball?
We started executing what we like to do. I mean, we were getting the ball inside out. We were making shots. We were playing our kind of basketball. And when we play the way we are capable of playing and we work inside out and we're making shots, we can score a lot of points. We scored 28 points in the second quarter. But then we have droughts. Thursday night we had 3 3-minute droughts that we did not score. That's 9 out of 40 minutes. You're not going to win games like that. So it really depends on whether shots are going in or not. If we're getting to the foul line, we're a very good free throw shooting team. It's just kind of the rhythm of the game. But I felt like in the second quarter we executed just about as well offensively as we have all year.